Hi everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. Today is Saturday, September 19th. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and smash that like button if you enjoy the content. Let's get into it. Today I wanted to talk about VR, virtual reality. Oculus recently released their new Quest 2 headset and it looks really good. It's cheaper, faster, and has better graphics than the previous Oculus Quest, which was released 1 to 2 years ago. VR has been on my radar for a while, but it really lacked a killer application to me for it to be adopted by the mass market. And the price point was still a little bit high at around $500 for the headset. VR has been talked about for years as the next big thing in technology for a few years now. I observed the developments in the field for a few years, and the hardware has gotten progressively better, and funding has poured in from large companies across the space. The applications for VR are really wide-ranging and have a very interesting potential. They range from fields from architecture, urban design, restorative nature experiences, healthcare, digital marketing, education, and training. I think this is the biggest field because they have simulations for flight, medicine, military, space. Big other fields include engineering, robotics, entertainment, obviously with video games, cinema, music, application in arts, occupational safety, psychology. So it really encompasses everything. So it's really interesting, really crazy stuff. And Facebook, they made a really big bet on VR a few years ago. They bought Oculus, the maker of the VR software and physical headset, for over $2 billion. So a little bit more about the company. Oculus is a brand of Facebook Technologies after the takeover. It's a subsidiary of Facebook, and the division produces virtual reality headsets, including the Oculus Rift and Quest 2. So the takeover actually happened in March of 2014. Facebook acquired Oculus Labs for over $2 billion in cash and stock. Shortly, Facebook took control of the company and Oculus moved to the Facebook headquarters in Manolo Park. And in 2015, Oculus acquired Surreal Vision, a British company that focuses on mixed reality and 3D reconstruction. And Oculus stated it would help with the progression of their software. So they've made a few acquisitions in the past year that would really bolster their VR setup. So the Oculus Quest is actually the fifth product in the Oculus lineup, and it's priced really competitively at under $300 at $299 US. So I suspect Oculus is making these headsets at a loss because they're really adding a lot of new hardware and value at this price point, which hasn't really been seen before. And the biggest things in this headset over the previous generation is the resolution is almost twice as good. So it's 1832 by 1920 per eye. So it's getting close to 4K resolution. This screen type, though, is only LCD versus the previous OLED. That's probably to reduce the costs, but the Oculus Quest 2 has a 90 hertz refresh rate versus the previous 72. And it has the upgraded Snapdragon processor. So it's very fast. And Oculus has kind of shown a commitment with Facebook to VR. They've also have an Oculus Studio line, which focuses on funding, publishing, and giving technical advice to basically third-party developers that use the API to develop more software on Oculus Rift and the games. And recently, Facebook pledged to invest more than $500 million in the Oculus Studio line for games. So it's a big initiative for Facebook. And with this headset, I think it's groundbreaking in a number of ways. First, it has almost a 4K resolution for under $300 US. And it's improved on the previous Quest in almost every way. It's cheaper, it's lighter, it's faster, the resolution is better. So I think we're on the cusp of VR mass adoption because they finally made a headset that fits a lot of the mainstream criteria where it has very high resolution and it's affordable. So I think it's incredible value, and Oculus and Facebook, their business plan just might be to produce a lot of these at cost or loss just to increase the market share so that they would have kind of an Amazon effect on VR. So it's an incredible time that we live in to have experience to VR and access to hardware like this commercially available for less than $300 US. So personally, I'm probably going to pre-order it soon. I'll see how other reviews are around Black Friday and Christmas, but it looks really good on paper, and definitely want to get this for my kids for Christmas if they're good. I only personally got interested in VR again after one of my younger kids stated they wanted a VR headset to play an online game called VR Hands in Roblox. So if kids at a young age are, even interested in VR, the future looks really bright for this technology. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.